Good morning. Good morning, everybody. To the Saturday morning. Hope you are safe at home, following the government rules, social distancing, using the mask, using sanitizer, and other rules. Now, I am Enjoy from Bishop Westcott Boys School, and I'll be teaching history, civics, and GK to my students who study in class 6. This class is meant for class 6. This is my third class. Earlier also you have seen my videos and I have uploaded some content. Now before I start today's class, I'll be recapitulating what I have taught you earlier. In my previous video, I have taught you meaning of history. What is history? History is the study of our past arranged in a chronological order. History tells us about the kings, queens, and the name and the life of common man years ago. History talks about yesteryears, the past years. History is divided into history and prehistory. Prehistory is a stage where no written records are found. History is a stage in which written records are found, archaeological evidence and written evidences. I won't go in detail into this because I have already taught this in the previous class, chapter 1 and 2. Okay, now I'll come. There's a problem with the textbook also, which some of you have brought it to the notice of the school authorities. I'll be speaking about that also after this, after my recapitulation. The first is meaning of history. Now comes relevance of history. Why should we study history? We study maths, physics, study engineering to construct buildings. But why should we study history? History tells us about our past. History tells us why we are like this. History tells us our past mistakes, the blunders done by our leaders in the past. History gives us an identity. I have given you an illustration that we learned the history of cricket. In 1932 itself, India had won international events in cricket, and that influenced our next generation to become cricketers. And you also play cricket, love to play cricket, because you know Indians are good at something, that is cricket. Okay. Sources of history also we have discussed, archaeological sources and literary sources, secular literature and religious literature. After that, I have taught you early man, Neolithic, Paleolithic age, Mesolithic age and Neolithic age. What was the major inventions in the Paleolithic age? The major inventions of Paleolithic age was wheel and fire. Wheel and fire were the most useful discoveries made by early man. Then comes Mesolithic age. What is the difference here? Mesolithic means here the tools were crude, and at this stage microliths were discovered. They were small tools, sharp tools with wooden handles. In Neolithic age, man discovered agriculture. That brought a big change in their life. When they started harvesting the crops, agriculture was developed, man had a spare time to think and develop their life. And village life, community living started from Neolithic age. That's all was our previous class. Now we will come to our today's topic. Prior to that, I like to teach you timeline. Timeline is common to any chapter. You must understand the timeline, how dates are written. So, I am coming to the timeline. This is a line, you mark the, you need a scale to draw it because the point should be equidistant. Without the scale you can't draw it. You need a scale and pencil, otherwise you go wrong. So, we mark this at equal distance. Take the centermost point as 0. And then we write here 500 BC. And here you write AD 500. Again this side, the difference is 500. This must be equidistant. Intervals must have the same interval. Then 1000 BC, 1500 BC, 2000 BC, and here AD 1000, AD 1500, AD 2000. Okay, I think this picture is clear. After marking, how do we write it? The centermost point is taken mostly as 0, and this is forward counting. AD is counted forward, 500, 1000, 1500, 2000. AD is written as a prefix to the number, and BC is written as a suffix to the number. This is counted backward, see the arrow, and this is counted forward. So, a period is marked in this way. This is called timeline. We are talking about this distance about 4500 years ago. So, we have reached up to 2000. If you can extend it this way, you can extend it this way. You were born somewhere here. 2020 will come somewhere here, because this is 2000 AD 2500. How AC and BC is marked? It is assumed Christ was born at 0. Actually, he might have been born at 3 AD, but it is assumed that Christ was born at 0. And this is before Christ. BC means before Christ, and AD means after Christ. So, the pages of history is changed. Jesus Christ comes everywhere in the history book. 0, before Christ and after Christ. AD means Anni Domini, which means year of our Lord. But many countries have discarded this method of following because it has some religious connotation. Therefore, they have used the word common era. Common era is AD. Then what is BC? That is BCA. That means before common era. So, this has been confirmed, changed into BCE, and this has been converted into CE, Common Era. Several countries have shifted from AD to CE. Common Era means AD, and BCE means before Common Era. Now I will come to my next topic, that is Indus Valley Civilization. Before that, let me clear your confusion about the book. If possible, I will show you from the close focus of the camera. You had a confusion that which book to follow. In my previous class, I have used the earlier version of the same book. This book came to me day before yesterday. It was given to me by our school day before yesterday. This is the latest edition, 2020 edition. But the previous edition was 2019. So I have given you notes from the previous book, that is the previous edition. And this has come to me only day before yesterday. Some of you may have the older book, some of you may have the new book. Now what is the difference between these two? There is no difference in this textbook. The contents are same. The only difference is, in the previous book, Early Man and History and Introduction and Early Man are two different chapters. Chapter 1 is History and Introduction, chapter 2 is Early Man. But in this chapter, in this book, both the chapters are combined together. The contents are exactly the same, the wordings, the questions, everything is same. You need not worry about the book. You may have the old version or you may have the new version. Both are equally fine. The contents and questions are exactly the same. There is no change. Only the format is different. It is presented in a different way. That is divided two chapters. Here it is a single chapter. So let me come. See this book here. It's a teacher's copy given by the school. This is fine. The previous book is also fine. And it is focused on history and civics by Goel Brothers. This is 2020 book. The earlier book which I have shown you on the camera was 2019. Please do not confuse. Both the books are same. It's the same publisher, same, but the editions are different.